Hannah answer asks, Blue Beatrice.
Tastes so good.
Yeah, it does. Really nice. Yeah. What was your question again? Blue Beatrice? Yes, Blue Beatrice.
She's here.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what your question is over there, Hannah, so we're going to move on. And the next question is 5 favorite YouTubers. See, I'll probably say more than 5. I'm sorry, I'm going to disobey you and say more than 5. Emotion Controller, Headless YouTuber, Darkman Papo, I like Kanitat, Nubuke, Blue Beatrice Archibong.
So what if you end in tears?
Which I like Trouble. I like Niemo, I like Modine, I like Amagoveno, of course. 5 is just too, like, right now I've probably left out somebody that I'll remember later and be like, oh shit. Why do you talk so fast? This question by Samuel Aduboy. I hope I said the name right. Aduboy. I think somebody said they had to watch my video at 0.5 speed. I think it was BW. Because I was talking so fast. So I answered this in the comments in one of my old videos. But the reason why I talk so fast is because I stammer. You can't really tell because I edit it out. But so yeah, because I stammer, like sometimes if I'm not able to say a word, because sometimes you want to say a word but it's not coming out. So it's like if I want to say the word, it won't be coming out. But then when it comes out, it comes like this and then everything else follows. So I'm talking like Also, before I started YouTube, I had that problem. I had that fear because my speech was terrible and my speech is terrible. There's somebody who doesn't like it when I say that, probably watching right now. But yeah, my speech is terrible. So before I began YouTube, I used this website. I used this website called, I've forgotten the name of the website. It's this website for stammers. So I didn't even have a book, and they have these examples of sports commentators and stuff like that who stammer, but then they were able to make a career in that. So I'm like, okay, I probably can do this. I've forgotten the website, but if I find it, I'll put it on the screen. And there's a YouTube channel called Improve Your Voice. Oh my god, that guy helps so much. Improve Your Voice. If you have that problem, I'll put the link in the description below. Watch that guy's channel. He teaches how to improve your talking voice and also how to be more articulate. So he had these exercises, he had these speech exercises that I will be doing a lot, and I think I still do them. I can't. And one technique that I learned was that you take in a deep breath and then you say everything you have to say on the breath, right, before the breath finishes. And so if I take in a breath, I have to like say everything I want to say on one breath before like the air gets finished, and then I start struggling again. A lot of the times when I watch the videos, I kick myself because like I just don't like the way I talk, man. I don't like it. I don't think I'll ever like it. I just don't like it. Genevieve Debbie, who's a YouTuber, check it out. She says, who is your girlfriend? That's my question. Genevieve, what kind of question is that? You are my girlfriend. You and I were on the phone last night till like 2 a.m. I know we have issues. I know we have some issues that we're sorting them out. But Genevieve Debbie is my girlfriend. I don't know why she's asking this question. Or is that your way of trying to break up with me, Genevieve? Is that what you're doing? Because that's not going to work. I'm never letting you go. Apart from the normal thing Vaseline is used for, what else do you use it for? Okay, so this question is by Resident Hype Woman. Let me not expose you over here to everybody. We'll talk about it later. Okay, now to answer the question. Apart from the normal thing Vaseline is used for, I use it as a body lotion. If you don't get it, forget about it. What do you do aside YouTube? A bunch of people ask that same question too. Discover Agriculture with Jay said, when a job you do, because in the traditional sense, you still the fool around. yeah, that's true. I'm still fooling around. Let me see who else asked that question. Salome Danso asked that same question. What work do you do aside YouTube? BW also asked this question. BW, I don't know what your real name is. I'm sure you have a real name. I just don't know what it is, so I just call you BW. He also asked this question. He said, what's your 9 to 5? No need to be specific, just general information, and of course, only if you get to share. Yeah, I'm going to share. So this question, what do you do? Now I've been conditioned to really hate that question because ever since I finished school, I've been in these discussions with family members and uncles and stuff like that, and it's just annoying because they are old, you understand, and so it's hard to explain to them, so you have to find a different way to say it. I know some of you guys who do like, you know, who don't do like usual things, you know, if you're not like working a job 9 to 5 type of thing. I'm sure you have that problem explaining what you do, or some of you who even do YouTube full time, right? Some of you have problems explaining what you do. So like from the time I was about to finish school, like my final few months in school till now, I have been a freelance copywriter. And I've been like a writer in general, but we'll get into that a little bit. Now, if you don't know what like a copywriter is, the best way I can explain it is this. When you watch an advert, okay, when you watch an advert on TV, on the internet, or you go to a website and there's an ad, any of those things, there's somebody who is writing the words that you are seeing or you are hearing. So you know all those things where they're like,
Stop, look at this ad, I'm going to sell you this thing. Do you have this problem? Do you have that problem? Are you not good in bed? Do you want to eat more? Are you too slim? Are you too fat?
those kind of things. Yeah, somebody's writing those words, and there's a whole art to it. Like, it's the whole thing, you know. It's an interesting thing. Actually, it's a very sick thing. It's a lot of psychology and I'll say persuasion psychology. Yeah, because you're trying to get people to buy something, and so you have to learn how to. I've had to learn how to do that. I've had to learn how to carry somebody from, you know, not knowing about a product to the point where they feel like they cannot live without the product. Yeah. Another side of it is when you go on somebody's website, you go on any website by any company, they pay people to write the words that you read on the website. So you open the website, there's some headline or there's a bunch of text, and they're telling you that whatever they do is the absolute best thing in the world. Yes, somebody is being paid to write that. Somebody like me is being paid to do that kind of thing. Or sometimes even articles. Like if you read an article in Forbes or in the Washington Post or something, one of those publications, and it's by a certain CEO of a certain company, usually they're not writing it themselves. They're paying people like me to write it for them. But because of the contracts and stuff, I can't say who I've done it for. But yeah, I've done things like that before. The most popular ones are these dating coaches, right? They do these things a lot. They'll be like, if you have been struggling to get women, then keep watching this video, because in this video, I'm going to show you a simple trick that is going to help you bypass a woman's defenses and go straight into the emotional part of her brain and get her to drop her panties down for you. You know that stupid shit? Yeah, we are writing those things. I write things on the internet. It's a good gig. It's very stressful. If you watch my videos and you've seen that my eyes are tired or my eyes are like popping out, it's because I've been trying to juggle that whole thing with the YouTube thing. And ever since I began doing the YouTube, like my head has been exploding. Honestly, it's shit. It's crazy. It's crazy, but. So far I've been consistent enough on the YouTube thing, you know, so I think I've done well. And so if you're my family member, if you are uncles or aunties or anybody watching this and you wanted to ask me that question again for the 1 millionth time, that is it. That's what I've been doing. It's on the video over there. Don't ask me that question anymore. Jesus Christ. But I love you guys. You're all family, and I'll see you guys again when somebody's going to get married or somebody dies, because that's the only time yo. So shout out to my family, man. I shouldn't be putting you guys on blast like that, but I'm sorry, you guys annoy me sometimes. So our very, very own Portia and Sketch, and this is the question they had. What is your favorite sex position? Just say, you people, Portia and Sketch there, it's just all sex with you guys. Seriously. Well, I don't have a favorite sex position because, as you guys already know, I am purely virgin and I've never done any of these things before, so I don't know which one is the best, which one feels the nicest. But looking at it from afar, you know, the doggy one looks nice, you know, it looks nice. So if I had to pick one, it would be that. But right now, I don't know. Okay, I don't have a favorite. Montana the creator says, when am I getting my $20? Montana, bro, you are grabbing asses all over the country. You're asking me for $20. Why would I give you $20? Guys, if you don't know Montana the creator, check his channel out. Bro, if you take me along to one of your grabbing things, yeah, I'll give you the $20. Do you consider yourself a sociopath? Jesus Christ. Salome, what kind of question is that? Okay, so I'm on a health line now, and they're saying that sociopaths generally find it difficult to understand other people's feelings. And they often break rules or laws. I do break rules, I don't break laws. Behave aggressively or impulsively. I have a natural level of aggression, you know, like the natural testosterone, you know, driven aggression that every man has. So as for behaving impulsively, I do have a history of impulsive buying and impulsive traveling. Yeah, I've gone on trips before where I was absolutely not prepared. I just stood up and went because I saw a picture and I'm like, I'm going there, and I just went there and I was broke. Feel little guilt for harm they cause to others. I don't cause harm to anybody, so there's nothing for me to feel little guilt about. Use manipulation, deceit, and controlling behavior. I don't use controlling behavior. I don't use deceit. I think everybody uses manipulation. at some point in their life. But then again, I don't think I did it at an unhealthy level for me to be considered a sociopath. So I don't even know why you asked that question. What have I done that will make you think that I'm a sociopath? Like, really? What's your zodiac sign? I don't give a shit because I'm one of those people who think that zodiac sign thing is bullshit. No offense or no, listen, if it works for you, do your thing. Doesn't work for me. A friend told me once that I was Pisces, and then I think I went to read the thing on how Pisces are, and it was weirdly accurate, and I was like, wow, this thing is real. But then I saw like the whole trend picking up on social media, and everybody was blaming their bad behavior on the fact that they were a Cancer, and I'm like, yeah, you might be a Cancer, but not because of the day you're born, because you're a shit person who destroys other people's energy. Shit. Like, stop blaming your bad behaviors on the month you were born. Okay, you can change. Stop this shit. We are human beings. We have the ability to change and direct our thoughts and emotions, and we can practice self-restraint. Stop being a bitch and blaming it on. I don't want to go into the whole thing, but yeah, that's my zodiac sign. But it doesn't mean much to me. I'm sorry that I have just shit on the whole thing. If it means a lot to you, fine. Doesn't mean anything to me. What is that one thing that you have experienced so far in life that brightens your day anytime you reminisce it? I probably couldn't say, because it will probably involve another person, if you know what I mean. And I don't know if they will appreciate me, saying. But usually it's not one experience that brightens my day. I usually think about a certain time in my life. And I think about certain things I used to do as a kid with my friends, like some of the stupid things we did. Which when I think about it now, I'm like, wow, we really did those kind of things. Like roaming around, playing football, coming back home to angry parents. But then I cannot be specific on this question. Sorry. Do you regret doing YouTube? Hell no. Hell no. I really love this, and the more I do it, the more I love it. I'm more tired now than I used to be, but I love it more, every single time. I know that someday people try to cancel me for something I said, in one of these videos, because I've been saying all kinds of crazy things. So maybe then I regret it, but now I don't. How many siblings do you have? I have 2. I have a little sister and a little brother. So yes, I am big brother, and I'm watching you. Do you think you're likable? I think so. I think I'm likable. I may not be likable to everybody because you just can't be. The other problem is I'm very socially awkward. So if I meet a stranger, I may not be likable because I don't like small talk. Hey, how are you? Okay. I've learned how to act like I do. I would prefer not to be in the midst of a lot of people. My social battery runs out very fast. So it's just I might be likable for a bit, and then when I don't feel like being there anymore, I become dull and stuff. Why do you wear black a lot? Okay, this question is from Blue Beatrice. Why do you wear black a lot? Do you have dark stories attached to it? If yes, we would love to hear it. Okay, so a couple of other people asked the same question. Why do you always wear black? Angie Trades, she's also a YouTuber, check her out. Tell us the secrets behind your signature black shirts. I like that. I like the way you said signature black shirt. A question by Paul Sanyaba. Shouts to you. I think another person commented on it. It wasn't a question, but Scott Ejapon says, as a minimalist, I love your black tees. I didn't even think about it, but it's kind of minimalist to always wear the same color. Thank you, man. So why do I wear black? There's not really a dark story behind it. But then I've always liked wearing black for 2 reasons. It's easy to wash, right? Black is easy to wash. You dip it in the water, you do 1, 2, 3. You pull it out, you dry it, and it dries very fast because it traps heat. It dries very fast. You pick your thing and you wear, and you are gone. The downside is that if you buy low quality black tees, they fade. So then, some parts will start becoming brown and stuff. But buy high quality black, and you won't have a problem. There was a time where I used to wear white t-shirts a lot. I have a lot of white tees. But then, wearing white is just, it's just hard to wash. If you are drinking light soup, you are trying to be careful because if the light soup pours on you small, then you can't do anything. If you're wearing black and light, so you can pour it on, but you can just do like this. No, it will go. If you're wearing white and you're chewing goat meat, you can't pull the meat, because if you pull it too hard, and the thing will splash on your body, and everybody will see that. Your dress will be stained. All these things. You get what I'm saying? You wear black everywhere, you are good. Okay, you are completely good. You can eat any food with confidence. And the second reason is that black goes with everything. Now you may not know this, but I have a terrible fashion sense. My fashion sense is dead, okay? Completely dead. If I'm supposed to combine colors, I'm supposed to wear something that is a different color, and so I'm supposed to combine it with this color, and it's supposed to be nice. I'm supposed to wear this orange shirt, and orange goes with this to be nice, and these shoes. I will look like a clown. I will mess the whole thing up. So black is easy, man. I can wear black shirts with anything, and like with any like shorts, and as long as I wear black shoes, I'm done. So that's another reason why I wear black a lot. What's your definition of an ideal woman? I'm sure you mean my ideal woman, because if you say the definition of an ideal woman, that's clearly Sisi Damafo. So like that one is there, everybody knows that. If you're asking for the definition of my ideal woman, I agree with this guy.
It do not matter if your booty fat, you know where I'm at.
That used to be a thing, used to be my thing, like my ideal woman needed to have a then as I grew up, when I realized that it's not really, that's really an immature way to like think of an ideal woman, like just by the way she looks. Obviously, don't get me wrong, looks are important. I'm not saying that, you know, inner beauty or none of that stuff. I'm just saying there's just a lot more that's important than you know. Historically, I have gone for women of a certain weight class, but that has changed. Now when I think of my ideal woman, here's what I think about. Okay, if I get to know somebody, here's what I'm thinking about. Oh my goodness. If I get to know somebody, I ask myself the question: if we are both, you know, 80 years old, or if I am 75 and she is 45, that gap is too wide. But let's just say we are both 75. But you know, we are old, we can't do much anymore, you understand? It's hard for me to rise to the occasion, and for her, things will be looking down, you understand? When that time comes, she and I are sitting in a rocking chair on the porch. Can we be able to sit down there and have a conversation and have fun just with conversation? And so that has become the most important thing to me. And that's hard to know. That's hard to know unless you really get to know somebody. But then that's my ideal thing. You cannot be boring. You cannot be boring, bro. I've met some people who were very beautiful physically, but they couldn't hold a conversation and they were boring as fuck. And whenever the person is very beautiful like that, I'm like, wow, what a waste. Like, what a waste. Like, and I've had female friends also complain about like guys like that. They meet these guys who like they're fine boys and they do all that shit, but like they can't say anything, you know. They can't say anything interesting because a lot of the times they're trying to keep this image of fine guy. They have this aura, so they don't want to laugh too much. They don't want to laugh because they're laughing like you know, those people, they don't want to look stupid because they have this image. They don't want to just like, I'm sorry, that might work for somebody else. It doesn't work for me. So yeah, that's how I judge the ideal woman now. Maybe that might change, you know. I'm still maturing, so when I get to some point and I realize that okay, maybe that is also not an important thing. So maybe to change to, I don't know, maybe she has to be, you know, prayerful and fast 40 days and 40 nights, you know, those kind of things. You know, some of these things that I'm supposed to be looking at because I'm a Christian, but I don't. Also, this question might be the question that some of you guys have been waiting for me to answer, because for the past few weeks there have been lots of rumors and lots of things going around about me and Blue Beatrice. So Niemo says, tell us more about Blue Beatrice. How did you become friends? Are you more than friends now? I guess I have to go back to Blue Beatrice's place to answer that question.
Blue Beatrice is a cute Nigerian queen living in Ghana, YouTuber, very great YouTuber. Check her channel out. She and I we are cool. We are friends. You guys have seen our videos on her channel. We did a video for my channel which I haven't posted yet, but I don't know if I'll post that video before this Q&A, but it might be up right now or not. If it's not up right now, it will be up right after this video. So how did we become friends? I saw Blue Beatrice first on Shark Boy's video. The video you did with Shark Boy. The one with
terms of the Shark Boy.
Yeah, that's Shark Boy. The link will be in the description. Check that video out. Dope video. And I was a fan. So, you know, I went to Blue Beatrice's channel. I went to watch her videos. I started commenting on her videos.
Oh. Yeah, it's true. I saw you.
I
saw you. You're just everywhere.
Yes. Don't say it like that. Don't say it like that. Yeah, stop laughing. Don't start saying all kinds of things again. So I started commenting. Guys, this is how we film every time. Guys. This is how we do it every time. We can't film because she keeps laughing, and then she laughs. I laugh. I don't know. So I was commenting on her videos, and then I don't know how you found my videos. Did you go and check my videos now?
Yeah, I think one day I saw, you know, YouTube do recommend videos.
Okay,
yeah, so I saw a video from you. I'm like, let me check out this video, and I opened the video and I saw the reaction or your analysis video. I'm like, wow, this is very good. This guy is very intelligent. Like Like, damn, let me calm down. Let me calm down.
Calm down. Yeah, and then she started commenting on my videos, like every single video.
Hey.
If you go on the videos, you see that she's always first, you know.
Calm down.
I don't know, relax. I mean, so it's like we were both fans of each other
True.
before. So yeah, we linked up again in the creators Telegram group, and then I said we should make a video together.
Yeah, sure. We made the national service, the national service video, and also the one we did the pigeon accent challenge. Yeah,
so yeah, we did that video. Her people didn't like me.
Oh.
The first video.
Oh.
Yeah, they didn't like me, man. It was really sad. Yeah, but we did a second one, which I think they liked. Yeah, right after that video came out, every human being on the YouTube platform is on my neck. Like, oh my god, what's going on, Blue Beatrice? That will lead us into answering his next question, which is, are you more than friends now? We do have a child together. We have a little boy, a little baby. Let me call him now.
Noso, come here.
Come
That
here.
is calling you.
That's not so shy. That's wants to be on camera.
Noso,
Noso, what's the problem? Noso doesn't want to come on camera, so are we more than friends? Here's the thing. My answer is irrelevant because as long as we are over here, you guys are going to think what you guys are going to think.
That is true. Even if we tell them we are not more than friends, they're going to think what they're going to think.
Yes.
That's human story.
You guys will run with whatever thing you want to
have
run
in
with.
mind,
So you know, we just leave it like that. We know what we are.
Everyone is going to believe what they want to believe. So
Yeah.
nothing can do to change that.
Exactly. So yeah, are we more than friends? The answer is irrelevant, man. Whatever it is to you. I mean, listen, you guys watch movies and you believe that the movie characters are real life dating. So I mean, what more are we going to say that's going to make you not believe? So yeah, it is what it is.
And we are back. So I hope that answer is satisfactory enough for you guys. We want to know all about you and Blue Beatrice. And when should we expect the couples channel? I guess I have to go back there again. You guys, Jesus.
So I guess I have to come back here again because another Blue Beatrice question from Modine.
I thought couple channels were actually for couples. Like, why there's videos
Yeah, I
of
mean,
it?
right now in the Ghanaian YouTube space, everybody believes that we are actual couples.
Oh,
So
you guys should relax. Relax.
yeah,
You can talk- relax.
they're expecting the couple channel.
Relax, please. Relax.
But let me ask you a question.
Okay.
You know, couple channels make a lot of money.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So like, would you do it for the money?
Oh, no.
You
I
do
can-
it.
No, I won't do it.
Blue, you're not a real Nigerian. A true Nigerian would do it for money. Blue, it's not. You have to bring out your real Nigerian.
No.
So it looks like your Nigerian. This thing has come over here. My Ghanaian spirit has gone.
No, I won't do it. I won't do it unless I have like a man and the person understands that this is just like for showbiz.
Yeah, no, it's for showbiz. That's what we are doing.
No, I said if I have a man and the person understands that me doing a couple channel with someone else is for showbiz, then it's fine. Well, if I don't have anybody, then why am I trying to block my opportunity?
Okay. That makes sense.
Oh yeah, that's your answer. I hope you guys will hear me though, because I was talking very low. Blue doesn't want to do the couple channel, even for money. But anything is possible, okay? So stay tuned. How close are you to Headless YouTuber? Be honest. Yeah, we are cool, man. We are bros. We talk, we talk about stuff. We discuss YouTube stuff. We laugh at people privately. Some people found me because he mentioned me on his channel for people to come and subscribe. Oh, Headless and I are close. I think we had lunch like last 2 days or so. Yeah, I think we had lunch last 2 days. And yeah, we are cool. Now, I think you want to ask if I know who he is or if I am the one, because that theory has been around, has been moving around a little bit. As far as you guys are concerned, right? Do I know who Headless YouTuber is? It's Schrodinger's cat, okay? I know and I do not know. As long as you don't know what is in my head, those two answers are possible. So, yeah. Take it like that. The thing about having lunch with him was a joke, obviously, if you didn't get it. It was actually dinner that we had. So Emmanuel Marie asked, who is your favorite musician? That's a question that I cannot answer. I mean, that's a difficult question. I don't know how to answer it because I have different favorite musicians in different genres of music, and to pick one that's my favorite, I just couldn't. Sorry, I don't even want to say one name or like 5 or something because I might miss somebody and then it will hurt me later when I'm watching the video. So I can't answer that question. It's like asking a parent who's their favorite child. They have a favorite child, but they can't say because they might offend the others. How many musical instruments do you play? I play keyboard, I play bass guitar, I play lead guitar, I play acoustic guitar. I used to play drums when I was smaller, but I've not played in a long time, so I can't say I play drums. I don't play drums. Yeah, so I think I play 4 instruments. No. Hold on. I play the kalimba too. I've had this for like 2 years. Shouts to Biko, my bro, for buying this for me. This thing is heavenly, man. It sounds really great. Yeah. So five instruments.
Yeah, I'm back here again because Blue Beatrice herself asked a couple of questions, so we're going to answer those together. December is fast approaching. Are you going to hop onto Vlogmas? Well, I didn't hop onto Vlogmas. I cannot do Vlogmas. I can't because my type of videos take me a long time to make. If I decide to do a video a day, I'll have to either make the videos very short or, I don't know, something has to give. Something has to give. The length or the amount of work or the kind of content, and I cannot do it. So who knows? Maybe I might do it someday. Maybe next year I'll do it. But I didn't prepare enough. If I want to do it, I have to make the video before. Yeah. So maybe next year I'll do it. What drives you in life? This is one of those questions where you think you know the answer, but then you've never really asked yourself, man, what drives me, man? Deadlines. If I have a deadline, I'll move heaven and hell to do it. If I don't have a deadline, that's one reason why I did the Friday thing. And I think I've missed like once or twice. If I don't have a deadline, forget it. I'm not doing anything. Yeah, so
do you think it's a good thing? Like,
no, it's not a good thing. It's not healthy. It's just stress. It's just a lot of stress. Like, you're trying to get to the awesome thing. The reason why I have not quit that habit is that when you meet a deadline, you feel like the joy goes like this. Yeah, and like I live for that feeling. Like when I finally hit upload on the video, I publish, and I sit back like that. Oh boy,
I can imagine.
I feel incredible. So yeah, that's why I haven't quit, but I should probably quit. I should probably like not be driven by deadlines. But then now I'm realizing another thing that drives me because of that thing. Another thing that drives me a lot is death.
It's kind of death?
No, I used to have a crazy fear of death. Like something happened at some point, I'll be sitting in the car and I'll be afraid that the car will like tip over like this and I'll fucking die. I realize there's no need to be scared about something that is inevitable. That's something that is coming and it could be any day. So that makes me want to do what I have to do every single day. Yeah, so that's what drives me actually.
Okay.
So deadlines and death. Nice.
So tell me, how do you feel when you finally hit 1K?
I don't know, man. I'll be excited for sure. I'll be excited.
Are you going to pop champagne?
Yeah.
Are you going to pop champagne?
You know what? I was going to do that. I was going to pop, because I popped 1 champagne bottle when I hit 100. I was going to pop 10 for 1,000. But I realized that if I do that, then I will have to pop 100 for 10,000 and 1,000 for 100,000.
So don't start where you can't finish.
Yes, I can start where I can't finish.
So 1 is okay.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, would you love to ever change your hairstyle? And if yes, would you like to go to Sakura? Like the Sakura thing?
I don't know, man, but like if I change my hairstyle, I'll probably want like more hair.
More hair?
Yeah, like this.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah, I want hair like this.
Look at you. You look weird.
I look weird?
You look weird.
Oh, see. Maybe because you see my face like this for so long.
That's too long.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. I don't think I'll change my hairstyle in a long time, because like my big forehead doesn't allow me to be free with my hairstyles. So yeah, I'll probably just keep this hairstyle for a long time, but I don't think I'll cut it down. But who knows? I might cut it down.
Yeah, it could be like a challenge.
Like completely. Yeah, who knows? I've done that before actually. I did it sometime ago.
Okay.
Yeah, cut on my head. Yeah.
You spoke about being a virgin in one of your videos, right?
I did.
So I want to ask, how do you practice abstinence? And also, what's your advice to fellow virgins like us out there?
So this is a very, very important question. Great question. One of the best questions I've gotten so far. So how do I practice abstinence? First of all, as you guys know, on this channel, I've said this so many times. I'm purely virgin. Purely virgin. Done nothing before. So how do I stay abstinent? First of all, I always make sure that I am never in a situation where I'm alone in a room with a girl. Ever. That's one of the things that has kept me abstinent from now on. Because when you're alone with a girl in a room, sometimes the vibe Yeah, things can happen. You get what I'm saying? So I make sure I never ever do it.
Wait. So where are we now?
We are not alone.
Who is here with us? The Holy Spirit.
No, so our son.
Who's? Oh my God, this guy.
So yeah, my advice to young people, fellow young people out there who want to stay pure. First of all, do what I said. If you are a girl, never be alone in a room with a boy. Same thing for boys. Don't go to dark places. Number two, you can buy a chastity belt. Now, if you don't know what that is, it's a belt that people used to wear in the ancient times. I think girls have some and boys had somewhere. You wear it around your waist and you lock your genitals.
Wow.
You see that thing?
No.
You've not seen it before?
No.
I'll show you one after here. I have one that I'm wearing right now.
Wow.
Yes.
Can we see? Guys, you guys want to see, right? Please stand up. Let us see.
It's supposed to be a secret thing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
No.
So you can't just show it like by the side.
No, I can't show it. If I show it, I've exposed myself. I've had sex, with all the people watching.
Oh,
That's the tradition.
and you're going to hell.
Yeah. I'm going to hell. Yeah. Number three, Jesus Christ said it clearly in the Bible. If your hand is worrying you, cut it off.
Preach.
Yes. So yes, if your dick is worrying you, you understand? I know it seems crazy to some of you, but listen, it's a real price to pay. Purity is important, guys.
So let's start. Tete asked a bunch of questions. So number one is Marvel or DC? Marvel. Like whenever I watch DC movies, like they're great. I like the Joker. The Joker was incredible, and the Dark Knight. I don't know. Marvel movies just give me that feeling, and it's not even that deep for me. I'm not like a diehard Marvel guy who like hates DC. People go crazy with these things. I just enjoy Marvel movies more. Liberal or conservative? I'll say I'm in the middle most of the time, but I lean conservative because of certain beliefs I have about certain things. But I wouldn't consider myself like a conservative straight or a liberal straight because I am a Christian, so a lot of Christian beliefs are conservative by nature. You get what I'm saying? Like if it comes to sexuality or like removing babies or even marriage or gender, things like that, Christianity is very, very conservative. On some of those things, I tend to go a little bit to the liberal side. And there are certain issues where both sides make good points. So it's like I'm lukewarm when it comes to that kind of stuff, which I think is a great thing. Some people might think it's not, but I think it is. Do you like horror movies? No, I don't like horror movies. I don't like movies where I'll keep screaming at the characters to not do the obvious stupid thing, but then they do it anyway because it's a horror movie. Like there are these movies where sometimes there's some teenagers who want to go and explore a haunted house that they know is dangerous, but they just want to go because it's a horror movie and they are stupid. One of the ones that I like was which one is the one with Freddy? It's A Nightmare on Elm Street, right? Yeah, I like that one. That one is a classic. Stand-up comedy or comedy movies? Stand-up comedy. Comedy movies have become very, very predictable and very, very formulaic. I mean, they have always been, but now it's just bad. Like you watch anything on Netflix, especially, you know how it's going to end. Unless it's a classic movie that they have put on Netflix. If it's anything new now, comedy movies now, oh my god. There's some people who don't like watching movies with me because when we are watching the movie, I keep predicting what will happen, or I keep pausing it and pointing out the nonsense. Not that I don't like comedy movies, I still like comedy movies a lot. I still watch them, but I will pick stand-up comedy over comedy movies any day because stand-up is it's always fresh. I mean, the best people always come up with fresh stuff, and they make you think too. Stand-up comedy really makes you think because they a lot of them, like, they're making you laugh, but very thought-provoking. The good ones. What's one thing would you change about Ghana if you could? Oh boy, this country, the educational system. Easy. It's crazy crap. Like from basic school to senior high school, especially. Shit, like, man, that will forever be one of this country's biggest problems. It's just the system of education. It's bad. But there's so many other things I want to change, like the rising prices of plantain, which is causing Kelewele business to go down. I hate it. They are destroying my people. I don't like that. There's a beans seller in my neighborhood right now who doesn't sell plantain anymore. because plantain prices are too high. Do you realize how crazy that is? The beans seller, the government woman doesn't sell plantain anymore. That's like taking the heart out of a human being. That's how it's like taking the plantain out of the beans is like that. But that's unfortunately that's how things are. So yeah, that's another thing I changed. I know you said one, but I had to bring a plantain in. Which Ghanaian musician in your opinion is underrated? Boy, this question. See, the thing is, a lot of my friends are musicians and I feel like a lot of them are underrated. But then the other thing is, I don't like thinking of people as underrated or calling people underrated, especially when they're young. I just feel like it's not their time yet. And also to me, if you have a fan base and you're serving them, you're serving them what they want and it keeps growing, I don't see you as underrated. Like, just because somebody is not mainstream doesn't mean they are underrated. Some people are not mainstream, but they are highly rated by their fans, and as long as they keep going, that core fan base will keep growing too, and at some point they will, blow up. But once again, I feel like most of my people are underrated. I feel like my bro Biko is underrated. If you guys don't know Biko, it's this guy. And you been growing my baby. But I think one person that me and most of my friends will agree that's underrated, because he has a lot more exposure than most people, but he's still, not very mainstream. It'll be Walasi. If you're a Walasi fan, you know what I'm saying, because like he probably wouldn't like that I said that, bro. If you're watching the video, I hope you understand how they answer questions, bro. It's not a human being when it comes to music. Like Walasi is not on this earth. You listen to his music, like even from way back, was way ahead of his time. And I still think he is way ahead of his time. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying I don't really consider anybody underrated, because I feel like it's just like at some point he'll catch up with his time. I believe most people have made bad decisions in one way or the other. What was yours? The worst decisions I ever made were the courses I chose to do in school. And I'm saying I chose, like I was forced to do these things by the powers that be. If you are a child, you know what I'm talking about. I think Salome asked what courses I did in university. Yeah, Salome said, which course did you study in university? I studied economics. And I fucking hated it, bro. It's the devil. I did not like that thing at all, and I don't want to go close to it ever again in my life. Like I hated it with my life. Every time I was in class, I was depressed, man. One of the worst decisions I ever made was to agree to go and do that thing. So Esi Quayson asked me, who is your favorite person? Now, she didn't ask me on YouTube, she asked on another platform. And Esi Quayson runs a channel called Phronesis Ministry. Go check them out. The link will be in the description. They make dope Christian content, so if you're into that, check it out. My favorite person, I couldn't say their name because they don't like that, but yeah, they're watching. You know yourself. Hi. As a person like me who has lots of crazy, stupid, sometimes life-endangering ideas, I need very good, solid friends who will help me and enable me go through with the ideas and make the ideas possible. Whenever I have a stupid idea that could possibly destroy my life forever, they are down to help me make it happen, and that's why they're my favorite person. Okay, so Teddy Solis is a YouTuber, to check him out. It says relationship. What are you asking if I'm in a relationship, or are you just saying the word? If you're asking if I'm in a relationship, Genevieve is my girlfriend, but she's asking me who my girlfriend is, so I guess that one is probably dead. So no. Leisure time. I think Sarah also asked the same question. She's like, what do I do? What do you do when you're idle? Is it the same thing? Is leisure time the same as the things you do when you're idle? I think so. I don't know. I just look at it as the same thing. Yeah, I usually read. Yeah, those are the times where I try to read. Or I'll play guitar, maybe not proper practice, just jam, just play old songs or something like that. Or I'm watching a show, like I'm watching The Office for the 1 million time, or I've been watching Dede recently and Inside Out. Oh my god, that Inside Out show is incredible, crazy, it's mad. One of the best shows out of Ghana for sure. Like by far, one of the best drama shows the country that has ever seen. I don't want to go too much into it. I used to play video games, but I just can't do that as much anymore, because those ones really suck you in for like 6 hours. So I stopped playing games. For now, I've stopped playing games. I'll start playing games again when I can make money from it. 3 things you hate but keep doing. Procrastination is number 1. I'll say like paperwork. Like a lot of the times, I have to like do invoices or those kind of things. I really hate doing it. Those kind of business things, I just don't like doing it, but I have to do it. The last thing will be going out, social events, going out, ceremonies, especially like weddings, naming ceremonies or anything like that. I hate going to ceremonies so much. I don't think I'll go for my own wedding. I'll probably just do a wedding the bride will go there and go and dance, and then we'll sign the papers back door and she'll come back. The wedding is for the bride anyway, it's not for the groom, so she should go and do her thing and dance. That's how much I hate ceremonies, but I don't think I'll go for my wedding. Yes, but I keep doing this because, you know, you have to do it and go and shake hands and greet everybody. And 3 things you love but hate doing. Well, number 1 is eating sugar. I love eating sweet things, man. I never buy salt popcorn, it's always sugar. I can't go a day without craving like Tom Tom or something like that. But then I hate it because then my teeth, it messes up my teeth. Like, you know, I made a video about that before, when I had to take my teeth out. And it's starting to mess me up now, and I have to stop. I have to not do it, but yeah, I love doing it. The second one would be daydreaming. I love daydreaming, but I hate doing it because it just takes so much away. Like, I'm a chronic daydreamer, chronic daydreamer. Like, no matter what it is, I'm in a different world. Like, daydreaming about something, about myself in a certain place. And I've been doing that for a long time. Like, I even had to get help at some points. Like I had to really learn about the problem of chronic daydreaming and how to live in the present, because a lot of the time I was living in the sky, I was living in the future, you know, somewhere. So I love daydreaming, but I hate doing it. It can rob you of experiences. You might be going through like a dope experience, physical experience, but you'll be daydreaming about something else that is related to the experience you're having, but it's not the experience you're having, so you just miss it. And it's like I had to learn how to be present and just be in the now and experience what is going on right now, and not be daydreaming about what you could be doing or where it could be. Or the last thing I love but hate doing is falling in love, because you just know that, okay, this thing is nice, but the dark days are coming. You just know, and you don't know how it's going to end. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know how the other person is really like, because you guys are all faking in the beginning. Everybody is just putting on their best selves, and then 8 months later, both of you are like, never mind, never mind, that was all an act, this is the real me. And it's always a risk, and you have to, be vulnerable and open yourself up to all these emotions and do all this crap. It's just, I love it, but doing it is hard, it's just a lot of work. That's what love is. And I don't like working. Your priorities in life. My priority in life, number 1, is to have fun. That's it. I want to have fun in whatever I'm doing, and to make other people have fun. What inspires you as a human? What inspires me as a human is other human beings who are greater than me and who have done greater things and who have abilities that I will never ever have, or who have a level of creativity or talents that I feel like I can never ever get to. And that makes me know that I am nothing in this world. And it always puts me in a mindset of there's so much more to learn. You cannot afford to stop learning. And that's what inspires me to want to learn and do more things, because no matter what it is, no matter what level you get to, there's always somebody better than you, always. And so that inspires me. So Rema Nkechi says, you have an amazing personality. Thank you so much, Nkechi. What's the craziest thing you've done so far and would never want to do again? See, I don't even know how to answer that question, honestly, because let me tell you something. I have done so many crazy things in this life. I couldn't pick one. Like from the time I was small, like 9 years old, till now, shit. I'm so happy that I didn't grow up in this time, because the kind of things we did back then, if I had a camera to film, I wouldn't have a career. I wouldn't have any career, because craziest thing I've done so far that I would never want to do again, I cannot say. I just cannot say. Man, I don't know, maybe one day I'll answer that question, but right now, can't. It's KD says, what have you learned so far being a YouTuber? Patience. This game will mold you into something else. And it's not even just patience with growth or anything like that. It's just the creative process. So trying to learn how to do things. And when you start, you're not really good at it, and trying to get good at editing and getting good at talking to the camera, those kind of things. It takes time to get used to, and it takes a lot of patience. And patience is not one of my biggest virtues. I have patience in certain areas, but in most cases, patience is not a big virtue of mine. So it really taught me patience. And I'm still learning it, but I'm way more patient now than I used to be. So Bodisha, I don't know how to say your name. I don't know if is it Bodisha? Sorry for saying your name wrong. Are you schooling or working? I am not schooling. I am working. AK Bilson says, okay, my question. What's that one event that happened during your school days that you think has contributed to your flair or vibe when you record your YouTube videos? You've got some outstanding vibe, B. Thank you so much for thinking that I have an outstanding vibe. What one event contributed to my flair or vibe? If I were to think back to an experience that like contributed to me being me right now, it will probably involve a girl, because I remember back then I used to like this girl, right? I think it was in JHS or something. I used to like this girl, and I went to eHow. Did you guys use eHow? eHow, they have access to everything. So I went to eHow and I looked for how to make a girl like you, right? And one of the things I saw, one of the first things was be funny, or I think it was be funny or make her laugh or something. I don't know if that article is still up, but it'll probably be there. And of course I didn't get the girl I look like this, and also I was not interesting one bit. I was probably needy at the time, like probably begging or some shit. I mean, I got rejected by girls so many times. At some point I just had to accept it as my identity. So maybe it definitely involved a girl. I mean, if whatever flair or vibe you think I have, yeah, probably came from trying to impress a lady. And as I said, it didn't work back then, but along the line, at some point things started to change a little bit. But that search got me into the world of people who were trying to use alternative ways to be more significant, whether they were comedians or writers or musicians, anything like that. And I remember at the time I wanted validation and significance so much, and for me, like, I didn't look particularly good. Like, I'm an average looking guy even now, and I wasn't like exceptionally great in academics or whatever it is. And so to me, in my mind, my thing was going to be artistry, to use the other way, which was being funny and witty, or being exceptionally interesting, or being a great artist. And I'm still not any of those things, but like, when I think about it right now with what you're saying, that's where the flair vibe may have come from. It's still funny to me that you say that outstanding vibe. Sounds good though. It's not bad to hear. Actually, that's a nice compliment. I'll hold that to my heart. Thank you. All right, so yeah, baby. I cannot say your first name. I don't want to try. I'll butcher your first name, so I just call you Yeah Baby. Yeah Baby says, what should we expect from you in the future? I think another person asked a similar question to you. Let me check. Yeah, Hannah Answer asked, so what are you changing and maintaining after 1K? Like, what should we be expecting? Yeah, expect more videos. I've been thinking about experimenting with these videos where I show my face less and I talk about the issue more and use like graphics and stuff like that. But I'm kind of scared because I don't know if you guys will like that kind of thing. And I want to make a lot of these, journalistic type videos where, like I deep dive into an issue, but a lot of those are very, very serious and stuff like that. And, we've done some serious topics on the channel before, but I really, really want to dive into like certain serious topics and try to answer certain questions, or not necessarily answer the questions, but explore certain questions. Like if you watch Vox videos, like things like that. I also want to try some like documentary style videos. I've been trying to learn like the editing style and the visuals and stuff, and I don't have it to where I want it yet, so I'm not going to do them now. Like I'm still trying to. I want it to look a certain way. I want it to have a certain, it should look tasty, understand, and sexy. It's not looking sexy yet. I've been trying. Yeah, those are coming, and also, yeah, a lot more of these videos where we just react to something funny and like things like that. I also want to collaborate with people, like bring them onto the channel. For the longest time, I've not done collaborations on my channel because it's hard, because the topics are very specific. I can't just bring anybody in there, but I feel like I'm thinking about different ways to try and bring more people onto the channel, more YouTubers, and even like non-YouTubers. Some of my friends, some of you guys who are watching me right now, some of my friends want to come on and come and do. They're not YouTubers, but they're funny people. They just want to come on, so I'll be bringing them on. All right. So BW asks, I've already answered the question about the 95 thing. Are you related to a motion controller? Yes, we are related, but not by blood. It's my brother from another mother. We are related by art. We are related by creativity. One of the most creative people I know. Probably one of the most creative people you guys know. So yeah, that's how we are related. 3-year plan for your channel. I won't lie to you, I have not written out a plan that goes beyond 3 years. Like everything I've planned so far goes 1 year. I don't know what it will be like 3 years from now. But I know certainly that I will still be here 3 years from now if God gives us life. So yeah, I'm sure by that time I would have figured out a plan. And like with this YouTube thing, it's very hard to plan years ahead, because you might have a plan, but then the audience, you guys probably change those plans because you respond differently, and then it changes the whole direction of everything. But I don't even have a 3-year plan for my life, bro. What? Why do you think I have a 3-year plan for the channel? Do you play any musical instruments? You said I should ask you why you're asking. I'm asking you why you're asking. Put it in the comments. I'm guessing you're trying to be cheeky because like there are instruments behind me in almost every video. So yeah, I play a couple instruments. Yes. Any plans for outdoor videos and collabs? Yeah, plans for collabs for sure. Outdoor videos, I have a few ideas that I want to go outside and shoot because they require me to go outside and shoot. But I'm trying to do it well and equipment and stuff like that. So you probably wouldn't see me doing a vlog like,
Yo guys, I'm going to buy kinky. I'm going to buy ice kinky.
you probably wouldn't see me doing that because I'm just not good at that. That's just not my thing. That one, no. But yeah, probably some outdoor videos. Not many, but maybe, Bonus question. Are you the headless YouTuber? As far as me being a headless YouTuber, it is and it isn't because you guys don't know. It's Schrodinger's cat. Until the box is open, I am both the headless YouTuber and at the same time, I am not the headless YouTuber. So yes, I want to hear more conspiracy theories and I really like it. Alright, so I really hope I've gotten everybody's question. I really hope I answered all the questions. I tried to answer all and I think I answered all of them. Thank you guys so much for bringing the questions and thank you guys so much once again for 1K subscribers, bro. You have no idea what this means to me. Give me energy to keep creating and I'll keep making this stuff for you guys and hope you continue to have fun and do what we do over here. I'm very grateful for you guys. I'm very grateful to have you guys as a family. It's been exciting for me and I'm hoping it's been exciting for you too. And even without asking you guys to subscribe, we are still getting to 1,000 followers, and so that means that I still won't ask you to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I will ask you to leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought about the video. Let me know if you like the Q&A. I think it's kind of long. I think this might be one of my longest videos. I don't know how it will be like after editing, but it looks like it's going to be one of the longest. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed it. You might not be able to watch the whole thing once, but hey, that doesn't matter, bro. Watch it then come back. I'll still be here. Still love you guys, and I will see you guys soon in another video.
I hope I look cute.
So you do. You always look cute. Jesus. You never not look cute. I'll put that part in the video.
What
What did you say? I'll put it in the video. I'll put it at the end of the video. That'll be the last thing they see.
Oh,